What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we're getting back into this episode where we're coming off our first loss day of the whole entire soccer season so far. This whole past week we went 19-5, and yesterday we went 2-3. We won 2 games, we lost 3. The ball just wasn't bouncing our way for some reason. So, you know what? We're just planning on bouncing back for this next day. We're just going to keep getting into it. We're trying to make us some more money. Keep coming back to the videos. Like the video. Subscribe to the page. Comment on the video. Give me your guys' bets. I want you guys to give me your best bets of the day. If you guys got anything, I'll tell it if I think it's good. Yeah, I just wanted some feedback, guys. So let's get into this video. For this game, we're going to get into Korean League 1. It's going to be the Pahang Steelers versus the Gangwon FC, and for this game, both of the teams are actually really good for the attack. The last game ended at 4-2. Gangwon FC won 4-2 and 4 goals. They scored 4 goals, and both teams to score is the bet that we're going to be taking in this game. And in my opinion, the line is set at -125 right now, and I think that's a kind of a steal where Gangwon FC scored 4 goals in the last game, and Pohang is actually the favorite to win this game. So if Pohang just goes out there and does what they're supposed to do, and they're the favorites to win the game, and they scored 2 goals in this game, and the team that scored 4 goals last game could just win 1, it'll be all fine. So that's what we're going to go with for the first game, guys. We're going to get into both teams to score. I set at a line of -25. -125. Sorry. This next game, guys, is going to be in the Finland's Jokosliga, and yeah, I don't know exactly what the names of these teams are, but we got the abbreviations for them, and I'm just going to call them what I want because, like I said in many of my videos, I don't pronounce the teams right. They're in all different countries. I'm not from the country, so I don't know how to pronounce the team. So I'm going to make my own name up for the team. So it's going to be Jippa versus Japs. So that's what we're going to be. We're going to call them Japs and Jippo. And for this game, we're going to take Jippo to score at least 2 goals because in this game, I just think that Jippo is going to be like way too strong for them. Last time they played, where they played against Japs, I'm not going to say that. Japs is not good. Well, y'all, I gotta catch myself when I say things like this. I'm gonna get canceled out here. I'm just gonna call them JA. Okay, so when JA was at home last time, Jippo scored 3 goals against them, won the game 3-0 when they were in away. So all we need for them to do is score 2 goals in this game. If they score 2 goals, that's all we need. I think this game is gonna probably end 3-1, and it's gonna be a Jippo win. But the line for Jippo's over 1.5 right now is set at -130, and I also think that's a steal. Where, like I said, I think that Jippo's gonna go out there and score 3 goals when they're home. Last time they played JA, they scored a goal. They scored 2 goals. I mean, my bad. They scored 3 goals in away game. So yeah, Jippo to score 2 goals. -135. It's a steal, guys. Into this next game, it's gonna be Nueva de I think it's. I'm just gonna say Nueva versus Golakos. I'm not even gonna try, guys. You know what? I'm just gonna call them G. Nueva versus G, and this is a game we're gonna take both teams to score. The line for this game is gonna be a +120. The bookie doesn't think that both teams are gonna score, where we can see the bookie set it as an underdog. But if we go and look at the last 5 games for this team, 4 of the games both teams have scored in them, and the last game where both these teams played, it ended 2-2. So yeah, I'm not gonna take too long on this breakdown because there's not much I'm really going to get into. All we need is both teams at least score 1 goal. I do think this game is probably going to end at 2-1, where Nueva is going to get the win. But all we need is the team G is just to get 1 goal. Just get 1 goal, and we're going to cash this. This next game where it's going to be Vasco taking on Corinthians, and Vasco actually has been looking really well lately. Vasco has been in form for the last 5 games. They won 4 of them. They drawn in 1. And for Corinthians, it's actually the exact opposite for all their away games. When Corinthians plays on the road, they've only scored 3 goals in the whole entire league so far when they've played 7 games. They've scored 3 goals. They've given up 11. And I just think this is a great spot to take Vasco. And right now we're seeing some plus money on it, where Vasco's a +105. So yeah, like, I just think Vasco's going to come out there. It might be a close game where Vasco gets 2 goals and Corinthians scores 1, and it's close all the way to the end. But I'm just going to take Vasco to win this game, guys. Let's take them at a +105 for guys. And getting to this next game for the Copa America semifinals for Uruguay versus Colombia. And for this game, guys, all I've been telling you guys for this whole entire tournament is that I'm riding Colombia. I've been taking Colombia every single game. When they played against Brazil, I've been told people to take Colombia. Every single game Colombia has played, I'm telling you, just take Colombia. Colombia is probably going to go all the way to the final. We're probably going to see Argentina versus Colombia final where Messi's going to go out there and probably beat Colombia at the end of the day, where I'm riding Colombia out all the way to the final, but then I think they're going to end up losing to Argentina, where Argentina's side is probably going to be way too good for them. But in this game, the line set is where it's almost a pick 'em for this game, where you see a minus 195 for Colombia, then a plus 140, plus 195 for Colombia, and then a plus 145 for Uruguay. So for this game, we're going to be taking Colombia to qualify. Right, the line is set at a plus 105 right now, or a plus 102 at the moment. But Colombia right now, we're just going to be taking them to qualify. Like I'm saying, I think Colombia, even if it's a draw going into penalties, I think Colombia has the better penalty shooters. It goes to there's no extra time in the Copa America for the first time we actually see this year. So yeah, if it's a draw, we're going to be seeing it to go to penalties. And Colombia has the better penalty shooters with Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz has been leading this whole entire team, guys. And I'm saying, Colombia is going to take Colombia to qualify, go into the final against Argentina. And I want Colombia to win this tournament, guys. I have some friends that are Colombian. I won a lot of money on them. I would love to see them win this tournament. And yeah, Colombia to qualify. Okay, guys, get into this last game of the day, where it's LAFC taking on New Mexico in the U.S. Open. And for this game, we're going to be taking the LAFC for the first half money line. We need LAFC to be up at halftime on New Mexico for this game. Where New Mexico is a team that plays in the lower leagues, in the USL League. They're not in the MLS, where LAFC is at the moment, has been looking in great form, where they just beat LA Galaxy 2-1. And LA Galaxy has been looking really strong. And LAFC is my team's rival. Like I tell you guys, I hate LAFC. Like, watch us go out here and lose this money because I'm betting on my freaking team's rival. Like, I'm a Galaxy fan. I'm out here telling you guys to go put your money on my team's rival. That's how strong I feel about this bet. I'm telling you guys to go and bet on my team's #1 rival. So, like I'm saying, lost LAFC, first half money line. I think they win this game 4-0, 5-0. New Mexico is going to go out there and realize that they have nothing for LAFC. I can see at halftime LAFC being up 2-0. So yeah, guys, that's going to begin it for our breakdown for the day. If you guys didn't get that last bet, it's going to be LAFC first half money line. And yeah, so that's going to be all for the video, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment onto the video. I want you guys to be coming back every single week. We went 19-5 last week. Yes, we're coming off a bad day. We're 2-3 yesterday. We're looking to bounce back. We're looking for a clean sweep to go 5-0, or is it 6-0? I think it's 6-0. We're looking to go 6-0 for today and bounce back from yesterday's bad day. It wasn't too bad. We still won 2 of our bets, lost 3, but we don't like losing more than we win, guys. So yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, go to the Instagram and follow the Wager Zone on the Instagram, and we'll be back tomorrow, guys. I'm out of here.